I completed 8 seasons as the team principal of Ferrari in F1 Manager 2022, and this is what happened. I will be telling you who retired and who will join F1. I will also tell you the 2029 standings and how much points, podiums and wins each driver got, and what team they will be racing for next season. We had a crazy championship with the top 3 only separated by 7 points after Abu Dhabi, but without wasting any more time, let's get into it. So this is the drivers that got their seat in F1. We have Logan Sargent, he finally got a race seat. He will be racing for AlphaTauri in 2030. Next, we have Theo Poche. He will be racing for Haas. And the last driver is Nick de Vries. He got his seat in F1 and will be racing for Aston Martin next year. So with all of these drivers out of the way, let's go to the standings and all of the driver transfers. There was 3 drivers that didn't score any points. In P20, we have Nicholas Latifi. He became a free agent after 2029. Joan Ruvela finished in P19. He didn't score any points, racing for AlphaTauri and is going to Haas next season. In P18, we have Lance Stroll. He's staying at AlphaTauri. The first driver with points is Yuki Tsunoda. He scored 6 points and finished in P17 in the Haas. He will be going to Williams for the 2030 season. In 16th place, we have Dennis Hauger. He scored 10 points and is staying at Aston Martin. Alex Albon scored 15 points and finished in P15. He's staying at Alfa Romeo. Moving on to P14, we have Antonio Giovinazzi. He scored 15 points as well, but announced he's retiring after the 2029 season. The 2028 World Champion, Mick Schumacher, finished in P13. He scored 16 points and is staying at Williams. In P12, we have Zhao Guanyu. He scored 38 points and is staying at his team. Frederick Vesti in P11, he scored 40 points and a single podium. He's staying at Mercedes. Let's go to the top 10. Jack Doohan finished in P10. He scored 83 points in the Williams, but he's moving to Red Bull for the 2030 season. In 9th place, we have Kevin Magnussen. He scored 104 points, 1 podium and a single victory. Racing for Red Bull, but he's retiring at the end of 2029. In 8th place, we have the 2027 World Champion, Oscar Piastri. He scored 123 points and got 3 podiums. He's staying at Mercedes. Carlos Sainz finished in P7. He scored 167 points and got 2 podiums and 1 win. He's making a return to Ferrari for the 2030 season. Next, we have Lando Norris. He finished in P6 and scored 204 points and 4 podiums, and he's staying at McLaren. In 5th place, we have Esteban Ocon. He scored 216 points and 3 podiums. He's staying at Alpine. Just before we go to P4, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. It will only take a second and you can always unsubscribe later. In P4, we have Max Verstappen. He scored 255 points, 8 podiums and 1 victory. He's staying at McLaren. And now, the top 3. Like I said, the top 3 was only separated by 7 points. And the driver that won the Drivers' Championship started the last race in P2 in the standings. But in 3rd place, we have George Russell. He scored 355 points, 15 podiums and 5 wins. He's joining Alpine for the 2030 season. And in 2nd place, we have Pierre Gasly. He scored 358 points, 16 podiums and 6 wins. He's making a return to Red Bull. And now the 2029 and now a 5-time world champion is Charles Leclerc. He scored 362 points, 13 podiums and 8 wins. He will be racing for Ferrari next year alongside Carlos Sainz. This is the constructor standings. I really hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you again in the next one.